Right, that's the car load off the jack. Let's get the remaining 4 wheel bolts in and the centre caps on, and see if it'll fire up off the key this time. So I'll find it up for a few days, but see how it goes. So just going to tighten the bolts off. See how it goes. Get it started and see how it moves under its own steam. Let's get the cap on. It's been a while since I've done that. Put a centre cap on a wheel. Let's do this one. GTi. I checked the tyre pressures, but obviously the compressor's bollocked at the minute. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it. I've not even looked at it yet, but I'll have to pull that out and check what's wrong with it. Can't be much because it was working perfectly well the day before it packed up, so didn't even fire up the following day. So not quite sure what's going on with that, but I'll sort that out another day. Let's get this centre cap on. Right, one last check under the bonnet just to check everything's alright. So, parked a bit close to this side, which makes it bloody awkward to do anything this side. So, let's have a quick check. Check the oil and bits and bobs. God, I can't get over how low it is. It's been on the axle stands for so long. It's so low now. So a quick scan. Yeah, we're good. Cleared for takeoff, I think. We'll see. Fingers crossed for a key start this time, eh? Yeah, nothing doing. Here's the lead. I had this issue with it before, so I'm sure what's causing it. Didn't really have it last time I was on the road, to be fair, but it's camouflaged. Let's get this on. Make sure that's not loose. Put that on there for a minute. Right. Let's get it set. Not sure what that issue is. I haven't got the brown plug on this, so maybe it's the solenoid on the starter. Not sure, I'll have to look into it. Something that sorted out once I stripped and rebuilt it first time round. I'm going to put this in the boot. Right then, let's go. Final test. fouled. I'll take them out, give them a clean, and see how that goes. It seems to clear up then with a few revs. Don't rev it too much. Obviously it's not even properly warmed up yet. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So it's time to hunt now, isn't it? I'm idle. Let's have a quick look. Right. Happy days. Catch you in a minute. Right, I drove it in, had it recording, and yeah, you guessed it, couldn't use the footage because the GoPro was doing its own thing again, as you will have seen in last night's episode. So it drove in, started fine, revved a bit initially, obviously keeping it calm, brought it in, and haven't really run it a great deal. After that, I've just bought it in, so I'm not quite sure what's happening with the idle thing. It wasn't like that last time. The only thing I've done different this time is that I fitted the vacuum. Whether it's leaned it out too much, I'm not quite sure, but the one thing that I have, the one decision I've come to is I'm going to get it rolling roaded with a safe map initially while I get it running, and then have a second round and obviously get it tuned up a little bit more for optimum performance. But yeah, I'm just so I'm having a shit week with this camera. The battery just died on me. It was telling me it had 38% in it, but evidently it didn't. So anyway, I was just saying that I'm going to get it safely mapped to start with, get it idling properly, making sure it's not going to overfuel. But what I'm going to do in the meantime, whilst I kind of contemplate where to take it and book it, I think I've got a place in mind. Is I'll take the strut brace off, take the plug cover off, and have a look. Look at the plugs, because it did run in here for well over an hour the other week. I didn't really rev it a great deal. I didn't want to rev it a great deal. So I think the plugs might be sooted over. So I'm going to have a look and see what they're like. If they're not too clever, I'll give them a clean. But they are new plugs, so I'm going to give them a clean. Well, have a look, see what it's like, see if they've sooted up or not. Have a look at that. The other thing I'm not quite sure of is this performance inlet manifold gasket. I reused it. It's PTFE, I think the material is, and I'm not sure if you're able to reuse it. I didn't think about it until just now, so I'll ask the question on the 205 GTi the drivers group and see what everybody says. So if push comes to shove, I'm going to have to change that out. That's not an issue. So yeah, couple of things to look at really. So yeah, it's moved out under its own steam, went into all the gears, stayed in reverse, but because I had to adjust it for whatever reason, it's fine now. Goes into first fine, stays in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and it runs and it moves under its own steam. So I'm absolutely chuffed about that. But yeah, we'll get it running right. I'm in no rush now. We're in October. In fact, we're a good week into October, so I'm in no rush, to be completely honest. So one of the things I need to do is buy a tow bar for the van and the electrics, get it all connected up, and then borrow a trailer to get this in for mapping. So yeah, so that's enough about the running side of it. Let me just end this clip here for a minute, and I've got something else to show you. Right, welcome back. So, in other news, whilst it's been jacked up and on the axle stands, I've been obviously working underneath the car. I've noticed that there's quite a lot of stone chipping going on around here. Not great. So I thought I've toyed for quite a long time with van keys poking in me like, with the idea of fitting mud flaps, but they never seem, in my opinion, my humble opinion, to look right on these. They just look too narrow, they don't look right, and all the rest of it. So I decided to have a go at designing and making a device that I'm calling chip guard, stone chip guard. Not a full mud flap, but something that will stop a bit of crap going down the side of the car and definitely prevent stone chips. So I came up and I drew up this little piece of cardboard. So and basically profiled it so it fits in here. So I've moved it around, and you can see I've profiled it, but it's not as intrusive as a mud flap. And I've actually constructed it, designed it and made it in Fusion 360, which is the software that I use, and I've printed a prototype. So as you can see, the finish is pretty good on this, out of the box really. So as you can see, I've fitted it. So as I walk towards the car, I'm going to put a couple of images up on there so you can have a look at them, because I've trial fitted it and I think it looks pretty good. So it's 3mm thick, 3 or 4mm thick, I can't remember. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's about the thickness of a competition mud flap. It's hyper PLA, so it's really durable. It's tough, really tough stuff. It'll certainly deal with the stone chips and the crud. As you can see, it's got only a very soft texture to it, so it'll be easy to clean. And I just thought, yeah, it'll be pretty good. So I've only printed the one at the minute. I've redesigned the font. I've got two versions. I've got versions with the DRMotorsport on and versions without. And the thinking is that I'll offer them for sale soon, as a pair posted off, with whatever option you want. So I'll be offering 4 different colours. It'll be white, black, red and blue, as things stand, because they're the only materials I've got. And along with selling these spacers, which tidy off this no end, and with the chip guards, you'll get a 3D printed cone washer that I've made myself last night, actually, yesterday evening. That will help to, it's nice and tidy. It'll help to keep the chip guard in place, which only needs 1 bolt. Once it's down and clamped on the car, it's not moving. It ain't going anywhere, because obviously it's profiled for the GTi trim. So it's been a busy, really busy 3 weeks on the project, and I'm pretty happy all in all. I'm just gutted that this isn't idling. I'm gonna have a look at that. We'll get it sorted out. I'm in no rush. I'm in a far better situation, both physically and 205ly, than I was this time last year. So I'm not complaining. I really am not complaining, because there's a lot of people out there, a few people I know personally, who are really struggling and have huge battles of their own. And I must say that they're incredibly upbeat and positive people, and I'm proud to know them all, you know. and yeah, really proud to know them all, and they're inspirational people. So, and that's it for this episode. So in the next episode, I shall be removing the plugs, having a look at them. I hopefully will have found out what the situation is with this inlet manifold, whether I can reuse it, do I need to buy another one, refit a new one. And I'll be looking at tow bars for the van, slightly off topic for the channel, but I'm going to be looking at tow bars for the van, and fitting kits, proper kits, and no splicing or any of that shit. Connect it and run it out. Hopefully it'll work with a CAN bus. Get it to the point where the tow bar's working, electrics are working. Hopefully borrow a trailer from somebody I know. Get this car mapped and running right, and use it when the weather's nice and when there's no salt on the road. So, as per usual, hello to the new subscribers. Thank you for joining us on this channel. Thank you for joining this journey, which has got lots of twists and turns. And as ever, thanks to everybody for sticking by the channel. And stay safe, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you next week.